up, y'all? Back at it again with another video. This one is for the Sandrail. Again, I know I haven't posted very often, very frequently, lately, but I've been going through it, guys. I've been going through a real tough time, I'm not gonna lie. She's been through some things, and I actually put it up for sale recently. This is where she's at right now. I don't even know what happened in the last video. I really did not record a lot because I was really going through it with this project. Like, so many trials and tribulations. Like, it's been so stressful, guys. I'm not even gonna lie. I think the main issue is just my fabrication, I guess we can say, of the rear end and the rear swing arm, and just that whole setup is just, it's trash. It's terrible. Honestly, like, I was considering redoing the whole back end and creating a single wheel setup, so it'll be like a trike instead. I think that would be so much harder, and I could actually make it like perfect this time and make everything work together, but it'd be a lot of fucking work to get that done, I'm not gonna lie, so I might not do that. I honestly rushed through a lot of this project, and that was one of my biggest issues, I think, or one of my biggest downfalls, is the rushing. Because I didn't do a lot of thinking for important things. Like, for one, the main issue that we ran into was the chain length, because that's super fucking long, guys. Like, it's too long to keep the chain sturdy. The second issue that we ran into was sprocket size, because I had originally started out with this 60 tooth. That's just like, don't ever buy this. Don't ever buy a 60. Like, when would you ever need 60 teeth ever? Do you want to go fast? Or do you want, I mean, that's it. There's no answer. You just want to go fast. So just don't get a 62 sprocket. This now is a 25 tooth sprocket that I actually had to order from AliExpress. And it came from China. I had to make my own hub for it because I couldn't find a hub with the same bolt pattern that also had a 1-inch live axle. So I bought that weldable hub right there and just took some sheet metal or some flat metal and put it in there, welded it, mounted up pretty nicely. So with the sprocket being so small, you can't tension the chain with both of the chains being on the top of that bar up there. So that's another issue. That bar right there, just the placement of it was terrible. If I would have mounted the engine further back, that would have been great, but as you can see, I mean, it's pretty far back. It's about as far back as it can be there. So, like I said, just a lot of things that I just should have thought about and should have did better from the jump. But anyway, I did get this thing rolling. I didn't show you guys, but my Instagram did see it. If you guys want to follow me, it's @fuckbuggy. The clip is up there right now on my post if you wanted to go see that. But I did get it running. It was pretty fucking fast, honestly. But the problem was that when I had the suspension on, when the engine would engage, it would pull the swing arm so hard that it would like loosen the chain up so much, and then when you let off of the gas, the suspension would jump back out, and it would cause the chain to like jump like crazy. Like, the second that you let off the gas, it was just causing like this crazy reaction, and the chain was jumping and catching on itself, and it was just a mess. So then I took these like bars of metal and just drilled some holes in them and put them in place of the the RFY shocks that I had there, and it's holding up. It's really solid. I mean, I'm not taking this thing on jumps or anything. It's literally just for street driving, like flat ground, no bumps, like, you know. I'm actually going to prop this girl up on some stands. I'm going to pull her out of the driveway and try and start it up, pop it in gear, and see how this thing rolls with this sprocket on there. Alright guys, so I got her in here on some stands. I'm going to try and start her up, just threw some gas in there. So we'll see if she can start up. It's probably been about, I don't know, a couple weeks, maybe even a month or more since I've started. I was actually selling this a little while ago, but I pretty much gave up on this project, but now I'm just feeling like giving it another try, so we'll see what happens this run. I'm going to put the camera down and we'll see if we can get her started up this time. It's so beautiful watching the fuel like flow through once you open it. This is a brand new fuel line. Alright, we're set. Choke is on. Gonna hop in. Well, I'm happy to have made it at least to this point. I mean, I'm sitting in it, the engine's mounted, everything is basically almost ready. Cool. So, I think I learned a lot just now. I'm glad you guys got to see it start up and I actually filmed it for you guys because I think a lot of it I just posted on my Instagram instead. But yeah, that is the project. That's how it's running so far. I hope you guys could see the chain rolling. Like I said, with the sprocket being this small, you can't have both parts of the chain on top of this bar, but that might be a plus in our case, hopefully. So my plan is to basically put the tension on the bottom chain, since when the gear is engaged, this will be pretty much straight anyway, so as long as I keep this bottom chain tensioned, it should keep a good overall tension on the chain, and this shit should run fine, honestly. Since there's no more shocks here, so the swing arm isn't going to be swinging around and, you know, changing the tension of the chain up, so as long as we can keep a good solid tension down here, then it should be fine. Because it clears over there pretty well too. There should be a good amount of room to just, you know, roll around and not hit this. But yeah, so I have this chain tensioner here, this like little roller thing. To be honest, I don't feel like this thing is gonna hold up. I did buy this over at Harbor Freight. Some kind of roller here. I'm thinking about using something like this too. I think The rubber might help it stick a little bit better, it might make it roll a little better, but I don't know, I just don't want the chain to get caught up in any type of way. But still thinking, still brainstorming, almost done here as you guys can see, so just pray for me here. And if you guys have any ideas on how to fix anything up or create better tension, please let me know in the comments below. But thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.